0-0 in his last 3 starts. Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Luis Lopez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Doherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So here's Yoan Moncada. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1.
Ball 2.
Line drive to left. Domet is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Nowakowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Salvador Perez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Elvis Villarreal. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Lopez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting nine for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season, no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Vinny Domit. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Shea Clark. A ball and no strikes. Perez on third. Domit on a second with 2 down. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Delmonico coming in. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Royals strand a pair. Still no score. Now at the plate, number 32. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year.
Number 32.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder, number 31.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Batting average down in the low 210s. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he watches ball one. Looking at his career totals, Castillo is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
No score here as we play inning number 2. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He'll enter play here at an even 250. 24 home runs and 77 RBIs. In there, strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0. 34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ramirez, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have inning success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in now, Alejandro Sanchez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Damon Rodriguez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. Home runs up to 30 now and 79 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication for me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Luis Valdez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So coming to the plate, Joey Williams comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That pitch is out. Oh, that's out.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in once again, Luis Lopez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Stephen Elam, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Valdez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada.
Second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valdez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and next the dangerous power threat, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Not in time. He's in there at second. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shea Clark. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Clark, a 25-year-old, he was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The set and the 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, number 32, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Three and 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just short, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Perez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now that
Standing in, Renato Nunez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez.
In now, Alejandro Sanchez. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. Oh, and he can't hang on. There's Moncada. Digging in to try it again. Damon Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
1-1 to count. As a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Moncada fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Lester Windsor, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, into the bullpen, and gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 count to the Pale Host leadoff hitter.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next to the White Sox.
Now to the plate, Stephen Elam. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Yohan Moncada is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 2 in the inning for the Sox. Out. Digging in once again, Danny Nowakowski. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. Elvis Villarreal is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He's in there, a called strike 3. Into the box now, Vinny Domit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And this throw gets away from him. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Shea Clark. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, number 32, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valdez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domet is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him. Alejandro Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his two-run homer that was a big blow early on. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Damon Rodriguez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Luis Valdez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Tim Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Adam Doherty will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Brian Ramiro is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 21, Brian Ramiro.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nowakowski is right there, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Lester Windsor. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to left field. Domit will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 1.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joey Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The third baseman, Luis Lopez.
He's set and the pitch. Luis Lopez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That's wide, 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Houston Aguila gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12.
Stepping into the box, Brian Ramiro. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Aguila, a 27-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Nowakowski. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Leading off the inning, Luis Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Nope. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. And the payoff pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Domit comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So digging in now, Stephen Elam. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Now the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Elvis Villarreal. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
3-2 to the Royals designated hitter. 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Domit. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Striding in, Shea Clark. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Into the box, Adam Dougherty, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering.
Nope, outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Alejandro Sanchez would be next. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-3. Alejandro Sanchez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Royals 6 and the White Sox 3. Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, number 32, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramiro will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here's Renato Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
You got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes!
the center fielder, number 1.
To the plate now, Joey Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Cole Hamels enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
4 runs here in this half inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now, Luis Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, up there.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Nope, right.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ramiro is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jerry Spamiglia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Damon Rodriguez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Brian Ramiro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Nowakowski. From the stretch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory.